Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is gonna be a lit video because now we're gonna be talking about my experience about Miss Neutrogena. Hi. I don't think they want to hear about it, but that doesn't matter because I'm about to give you the real tea about how I feel about Neutrogena. Neutrogena was actually my very first skincare. It all started when I was like starting to get into like K-pop, K-dramas, and K-beauty. I was just like, oh, like this is a wonderful world. Let's explore it. And I was starting to watch these kind of like YouTube shows and everything about these experts sitting together, and they were like talking about it and all this kind of stuff. The very first advice I heard about skincare is that you need to be wearing, I mean, other than that you have to wash off makeup, you need to be wearing sunscreen. Yes, sunscreen is a really important thing you need to be wearing, okay? I don't care if you're sitting at home. I don't care if you're eating your crisps in the dark. I mean, well, I mean, as long as the curtains are closed, but I mean, still, like, you should be wearing your sunscreen. All of y'all who are sitting at home right now, wear a moisturizer, but that moisturizer don't have no SPF in it or no sunscreen layered on top of it. What are you doing? Please, just go and buy some sunscreen and it's gonna be like, it's life-changing. I'm not even kidding. I am not even joking. It is life-changing, and I just realized I point a lot and I don't care. I don't care. Oh my god, who gave me all this energy today? No one knows. But anyways, we're gonna be talking about my experience with Neutrogena. And I was like, oh my god, so basically I need to be wearing sunscreen. Okay, cool. My mom had this sunscreen and everything in the fridge, and I was like, ooh. And it's Neutrogena. Oh my god, I heard a lot of good things about Neutrogena because everyone is saying like,
oh my god, Neutrogena is so good. Oh my god, Neutrogena just changed my life.
So I started using it and I was like, you know, I thought it's all working. I was like,
I feel fabulous, girl.
oh my god, I let it know. I already feel better. I already feel like a 5-year-old baby. I'm not even anti-aging because sunscreen isn't just only for the sun and to protect you from like its harmful rays. It's also against anti-aging, it's anti-inflammatory, protecting you from the potential burns that you would get while you're under the sun. So I was like,
I already feel its effects, girl. Whoo, child. Give me some fat. Yes.
I was doing my fantasy, but you know, I didn't do my research about it. Like, I didn't look into the products because I was still a really beginner to it, and I was like, you know what, I don't need to look into Neutrogena because it's Neutrogena, baby. Wrong. I was so fucking wrong. Let me cue the pictures wherever it's gonna be on the screen, like here or here. So it was so nasty because I was like, I thought this is like working, and then one day my dad is like telling me like, Isra, you've got something on your face. So I was like, oh, I'm not even wearing makeup, you know. And he was like, no, there's like a black thing here and it's like tracking back to your eyes. And I was like, a black thing tracking to my eyes, what do you mean? And then I went to the mirror and I was like, oh shit. There was like really darkened spots here, and very faintly they were starting to track back to my eyes. I could see them, and I knew exactly what he meant. Like, I didn't really need to ask him where exactly. I knew exactly where it was, and I started fucking panicking. I was like, I'm not using that shit again. And you know what made it worse? I was like, not just using a Neutrogena sunscreen, I was also using a Neutrogena moisturizer. Yes, darling. I was like, these bitches cooperated together to fuck up my skin. They were like,
You know what, bitch? She was trying to get some skincare routine. Let's show her the skincare she deserves.
but you know what? I don't deserve it. I feel like I deserve better than this. So, Neutrogena, you flipped me over, and it's not fair, especially not for a beginner. Like, I was traumatized. I immediately stopped using the product, and you know what? To this day, I don't know if you can see. I mean, I might take some pictures later and then show you guys, but I still have some dark spots here. But thank god I stopped in time because it doesn't look like the pictures I queue for you guys and everything. Thank god it wasn't like severe, because otherwise you'd be like definitely seeing it on me and everything at this point too, because that happened when I was like 17-18 years old, and I'm 21 now. Almost 22. Oh my gosh, I'm getting old. Oh my god, all my older watchers are like, oh my god, shut up, girl. The dotting here disappeared fully, but here, this doesn't want to go away. Like, somebody sent help. I was actually considering seeing a dermatologist about it and, you know, just asking them, do you have anything that can solve it and everything. But to be honest, I already had like hyperpigmentation around my mouth, so this was just a bonus on top of it. Like, why did I need that? Wasn't this enough? Wasn't this enough burden to have? And then I started doing proper research into it. Only like, I would say it took me a lot of time to come out of it. I was like, oh, do I trust skincare though? Ooh, I don't know about that. Like, after that happened, I don't know if I want to do it again. So, and also my skin type is like sensitive, and it's between dry to normal. I do have to let you guys know that I do have eczema. Mainly, I would say it's normal, but there are some spots where I do get eczema. Yeah, so after it, I was saying, like, I'm gonna use something really simple, really simple, and literally I used simple. I use simple foam cleanser, simple soothing toner, and yeah, it worked out for me. And I switched my moisturizer for sure. I used Clean and Clear. The point is that I've learned from my lesson. It was really traumatizing to have this experience, as like, you know, like I had my high hopes. I was a little beginner, like, oh my god, skincare. I thought I'd let you guys know because I don't want you guys to fall into the same into my mistakes that I've already done. I would rather like tell you guys what happened in my experience. And also, I never knew like what actually caused that reaction for my skin. Like, what was the ingredient that triggered it? To be honest, after this experience, I was so like, I'm never gonna touch any Neutrogena product again. Never again. Don't bring that shit close to me. I'm like, you know that lady who's like, you guys know that lady who's like, she was like eating the broccoli, but then she's like, you know what, I might as well just roll the clip.
Just try a little taste.
Don't just stare at it, eat it.
Fuck's sake, man, you're amateur.
I can't.
Is it just my skin that was like really sensitive to it, or is there something wrong with these Neutrogena products? So I decided to do some research. Yes, honey, I did some research. Let me just put on my glasses, cause okay. So let's start with the sunscreen that I've used. It was the Neutrogena Age Shield Face Sunscreen. Also, I'm kind of surprised that it's SPF 70 because usually it's up to SPF 50. I heard that some companies tend to put like an SPF above 50, which is like, it doesn't really exist. But I was like, at the time I didn't know anything about skincare, so I was just like, you know what, they know what they're doing. It's Neutrogena, right? One of the giant skincare companies. So I was like, who am I to question you, honey? Who? I'm just a little beginner who's just trying to get her skin right, you know what I mean? I've looked up its ingredient list and the active ingredients, which are avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, octocrylene, and oxybenzone. Now, something that has struck a nerve in me while I was doing my research, honeys, is oxybenzone and avobenzone, because what are you guys doing on the list? Like, what are you doing on the list? And let me explain why. So what you have to know about oxybenzone is that it is a photostabilizer. It's classified as a chemical sunscreen agent. It's not sufficient when you're using it alone. That's why you have to combine it with some other compounds and everything, because otherwise it's not, you know, it ain't gonna do shit. Well, it absorbs UVB and UVA rays, and I think that's what makes it a chemical sunscreen, based on my research, you know, because I did my research. It also helps preserve the integrity of other cosmetic ingredients, preventing their deterioration under the sun. So there is this activist group that's called Environmental Working Group. They do research into like toxic chemicals, stuff that causes pollution, these kind of stuff, and you know, they just give you the facts. F-A-X. They give you the facts, baby. According to them, there are several suspected dangers associated with oxybenzone, and I was like, you what? It's been shown to penetrate the skin and cause photosensitivity, which is basically being sensitive to like light, because it's not very stable if it's not in conjunction with other substances. Also, it has been found that in an in vitro, meaning like in a lab environment, it can damage coral reefs and also populations of fish. It basically affects their reproductive system, but even though this research has been done, in the actual real life environment of this marine environment, it has not affected it that way, but in a lab environment it has shown that it does cause negative effects. Side effects have shown to be like a dry skin from it, skin rash, acne, contact dermatitis, which is eczema, inflammation of hair follicles, skin irritation. So that explained it to me, like, okay, this oxybenzone bitch might be the reason why I had those black spots. Like, it might just be that bitch. And then I went on the website of the Environmental Working Group, and they've been reviewing this Age Shield face sunscreen, and what they have found is that allergies and immunotoxicity that involves this product is on the high end. So there's a very high chance of you getting irritation from it. So I was like why did I use this product? How did I not know that? And I'm like, you know what, it's my fault as well, because I should have done my research. I just believe that, oh my god, it's Neutrogena, so it must be amazing. But sometimes people tend to believe a lot of good things just because they believe the advertisements, and you know, like, oh my god, it's basically like makes you younger, or like your skin is gonna be so smooth like a baby's butt. That it's like, what? Yeah, but how you gonna do that? Like, what are your ingredients? Also, it says use restrictions. What does that mean? Okay. Ingredients restricted or prohibited for use in cosmetics according to industry safety guidelines, government requirements, or guidance from the US, EU, Japan, or Canada. Right. Interesting. Another thing that I found about oxybenzone is that this sunscreen has been said that don't use it on long term because it has a potential to cause you cancer, melanoma, and breast cancer. And I was like, but what do you mean? I was like, how is this product still on the market? Like, am I the only one who's reading these facts? All right, let me tell you why. As a photocarcinogen, photo means light, carcinogen is like a product that basically causes cancer. It has demonstrated an increase in the production of harmful free radicals and ability to attack DNA cells, which basically means that if it attacks the DNA cells, it has a potential of causing cancer. Also, other studies have shown that it can act similar to estrogen, which can also contribute to it causing breast cancer. Also, it has been linked to contact dermatitis. When I read this, I was like, oxybenzone must, I mean, I don't know it for sure because I didn't get an allergy test. But oxybenzone, it sounds like the culprit that did that to my skin. Like, those pictures, I swear to God, I was so self-conscious about my skin. I was like, even second year of college, I was like always wearing like concealer under my eyes. When I was even trying to find pictures about it, I didn't find it because I feel like after that point, I just started wearing more, you know, I was just trying to cover it up partially, but I was also getting into like makeup, and I realized that I wear a lot of makeup around this area or this area definitely to cover these spots up. So I'm not joking when they say they scarred me for life. Scarred? What you gonna do about that, Miss Neutrogena? What you gonna do? What? Anyways, yes, these are the facts that I found about oxybenzone. And the other thing that I found about avobenzone is that it's another one of those compounds, just like oxybenzone, that absorbs the UVA rays. So that's how it protects you from it. Again, it's used in the chemical sunscreens mainly, but physical and mineral sunscreens have been said that they don't get absorbed because I think they usually create like a white cast or like a cast on your skin because they don't really get absorbed. Mineral, I think mineral can be blended in, but it also has a potential to leave a white cast. So let's talk about the avobenzone side effects. It may become toxic if used too often or in large doses. Well, that's kind of concerning, thinking that, you know, like, we always hear that you have to wear sunscreen every day. Even if it's wintertime, you have to wear it. Even if you're indoors, you have to wear it. So that sounds concerning to me, that if you're using it too often, well, it is on my face almost 24/7, other than when I'm sleeping. So I would definitely classify it as using it too often, you know what I mean? They say usually when you're using it from 3 to 5% of avobenzone is in this product, it tends to be safe, which here it says it's literally 3%, so it should be safe. Yeah. I was like, okay, so this is not gonna be a complete bash about Neutrogena, by the way, because this is just my experience. This avobenzone, fair play, 3% is still within the limit. However, it says here, if you notice any strange skin reactions after using avobenzone, you may have a skin allergy to the product and you should stop using it right away. However, I do have to highlight avobenzone allergies are very rare, so I feel like the skin reaction that I got is more likely to be from oxybenzone, not avobenzone. But obviously there's a chance I wouldn't know that because I didn't test my skin with a specific allergy test because I don't even know what I'm allergic to. You know, when you just literally have to do a trial and error, you don't know what's gonna happen to your skin, you just have to test it. Like once I tried to get an allergy test and I went to the GP and I tried to get an allergy test and they told me like, well, you'll have to come in with like, you know, while you're feeling the burn, you have to like come in at that time. And I'm like, come in at the time where it takes 2 weeks to book a GP appointment with a burning skin. I don't think it's gonna be, I hope it's not gonna be burning for 2 weeks for you to come and see it. Like, I took pictures of it, girl. I am describing a sensation to you. Why do you have to see it while it's up burning when it's so hard already to get a flipping appointment? But I was like, you know what, whatever. Like, I have to get my face burnt off to get like, and then they'll be able to find out what my allergy is right there when I'm there, not when it happened. You have to come in with a burning face, where they'll probably not admit you because they already have appointments booked and busy. GPs are booked and busy, okay? These allergies caused by avobenzone include like redness, itchiness, swelling, breaking out in hives. So this is what I found about the sunscreen. So far it looks like that the sunscreen is actually the one that's causing the issue. When I've looked at the moisturizer's ingredients, I didn't see like anything that concerning, but I feel like using the sunscreen just put me off fully of using Neutrogena. Like, the marks are still on my face and I'm honestly, I feel like I've given up on Neutrogena and there are so much better products out there. Why would I go back to Neutrogena who ruined my skin? I would not do that. I would not go back to you, girl. The moisturizer was hard as hell to find. I was like looking for days. I was like, where is it? Like, I know how it looks and I looked at the products online and I did not find it. And I know it's not a fake product that I bought because I got it from Superdrug. Like, they have legit products that don't have some fake BS there. So I was looking and, you know, me being an FBI agent, I found it. And I was also wondering, like, why can I find it? Like, I found it on Google and then I was like, okay, I got the full name of it now, and I know it's the orange package one, and there's a white section which I'm gonna show you soon. I found out that Neutrogena changed the names of their products to make it clearer for their customers what branch they're under, and they also changed a bit of their formula, hopefully to a better formula, because currently it's not exactly the greatest. That just me. And I found the moisturizer I was using. This is the one. So it's Neutrogena Visibly Clear Oil-Free Moisturizer, the orange packaging, as you can see. And I went on the ingredient list. I've checked through these ingredients and everything. I didn't see anything alarming. The most alarming thing that I've seen is isopropyl alcohol. These solvents can be thin in these products and everything, but this kind of helps it make it easier to spread on the skin. But I did see that it's like a type of volatile alcohol, which means it can cause side effects such as skin dryness, irritation, and a weakened skin barrier, which can, yeah, not great. But you know, that's the only dirt I found about this moisturizer. But other than that, it doesn't seem like a bad product. When I was using it, I would say the sensation that I got is like, oh, it's like, you know, when it's moisturizing in the beginning, it's not thick. I would say it's on the thin side. I was using it, it was okay, but it like dried up quickly, so after it just felt like I didn't put anything on my skin. And I like it better when it's like Personally, I like it better when it's like not too thick, not too thin for, you know, a day cream. It didn't really do much for my skin. Like, I definitely had better products, which I'm reviewing currently a moisturizer, which is I can't wait to talk about it because it's the bomb. Like, you know what, this is how you know you get treated by skincare products bad in the past, but in the future there is a beautiful moisturizer waiting for you, your name written all over it, and it's like, I mean, my skin improved so much more. Like, this skin journey has been hard on me, but you know what, if you work hard, do your research, and you know, just do trial and error in the safe products. Don't try nothing without researching it, okay? Do not do that. That's Auntie Esther's advice, okay? Do not do that. But yeah, that was my experience with Neutrogena, and currently I'm in a better path in life, in the life of skincare. So yeah, it's great, it's good, and yeah, that will be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed here listening to my traumatizing story about Neutrogena and finding out these facts, and I was like, oh, thank God I stopped, because I definitely don't want to get to that stage where anything harmful or long-term could happen, you know, to me, or like, that's why I'm even telling you about this. But yeah, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.